Good morning to y'all. Deborah the Bee back with another video from the back roads. This is day 7 of the master cleanse, or day 6. I didn't look, but anyway. We'll talk about something that I need to start incorporating and how I feel about this last week. A couple of other things. By the way, my name's Daph. This is the back roads. Thank you very much for coming by. If you're a new person, I'm getting ready to talk about fasting. Maybe you're not into that, but honestly, fasting, from what I understand, it boosts the lymphatic system, and that's really important right now. Do you know what I mean? Dry brush. So, what am I doing different this time from previous master cleanses? Well, I'm not doing the saltwater flushes and I'm not doing the laxative teas, but I am getting ready to do them. So let's talk about that and what's different this time around than before. Okay. Before, when I did all of this, it was like life depended on it. And so I think that I need to start looking at this as my life depends on it as well. And in saying this, I would hope that you would think that as well. Because here's the deal. Right now, it does your body good to research lymphatic system movement and boosting. Things like this dry brush, things like that big ass rebounder over there, that you don't have to get a big one. You know, you don't have to. You can get a little, is it Weider? W-E-I-D-E-R? That was my very first one. It was a metal spring one. It was fine. I think it was at Walmart around Christmas is when I got it. But they usually don't have them in stock. But, you know, Amazon. And most people don't even want to go into the stores anymore. So I'm looking at this week as being an ease-in week, actually. Because it's been so long since I've done a fast like this and of this length. But I'm going to do it. I don't care. I know you shouldn't. And it's very, fasting is an art. And it is used primarily for health reasons and spiritual reasons. And I'm kind of using it for both of them, but mostly the health. When I fast, I believe that it thins my blood, my circulatory system. So it helps my blood flow freer. Doing things like this helps to move my blood as well, my circulatory system. Drinking the lemon juices, liquefying my body, clearly helps in that way as well. It also helps to boost the lymphatic system. And the dry brushing and the rebounding help to move both of those systems. Both the dry brush and the rebounder does. So you do what you want, but maybe you should try some of this stuff, you know, because here pretty soon, it always goes this way, from what I understand. You're going to go sometime to the doctor, and they're going to look at you and go, well, guess what you got to do? You got to start eating better. There's no, you got to do it. So why don't you do it now? When I first started this stuff, I started eliminating things out of my diet. Like I stopped drinking soda pop. I would be the first one, maybe, right? Maybe you're into tea. You have to have your tea every day. Well, you need to get rid of that. But hold on to the coffee for a little while, right? Because that's a caffeine, hot and cold caffeine, sources. Eventually let the caffeine go. And I almost drove up to Wichita to the Green Acres health food store to pick up some chicory. They have some French vanilla chicory. Oh, no, hazelnut chicory. Yeah, that's right. So delicious. And I thought that might be a nice option to kind of wean off of the coffee. So, because I still am kind of drinking it, and I already had a couple of sips today as well. But tomorrow I'm not doing that. I know I said that in the past, but tomorrow is a new day, and tonight I'm doing the saltwater flush, the laxative tea, and I will probably do the saltwater flush tomorrow too. So maybe we'll do a video while I'm sitting around waiting to peep poo. Maybe that ought to be an interesting video to give you an idea of exactly what I go through when I do these kind of things. Let's see. It's really important, I think, also to have somebody helping you. That's the reason why I think it's really this health coach, I guess life coach, you know, personal trainer, whatever. It helps when there's somebody else there, or you have a reason, or it's helping another. And that was my motivation. Ain't nobody fucking doing nothing with me right now. Everybody still thinks I'm nuts. Everybody's exactly the same as they were, you know, back in the day. Although one of my sons is quite a bit healthier. And but again, he's showing me stuff that I told him like 5 years ago about. I'm just looking at him going, you don't remember me doing that when you were, like, you know, how old were you then? Don't remember that? Okay. So, I mean, I don't need the credit. I don't really fucking need the credit at all. Hence my 2 people that watch a video. That's another thing. I'm putting these videos up, and whether you watch them or not, all you Backroadians, if you're even watching, if you, there really actually is 29 people, because we already had that video, right? So it's possible somebody's got like 5 or 10 different, you know, handles, as they call them. I don't. That is none of my concern. What is my concern is providing information to those that want to maybe take the first step toward betterment in the body, mind, and spirit connection. I'm working on the body, y'all. That's what I'm doing right now. The body, we're going to get the body right, then we get the mind right, and then we're left with working with the spirit on the rest of it. Okay? So, I'm getting ready to go make my vinegar drinks. I actually have been drinking some of the, well, not vinegar. Well, okay. I've already made up vinegar drinks, and I'm going to make up the lemon drinks. I know. I'm going to go ahead and incorporate the vinegar into this fast as well. I like it. It makes me feel good. And it also helps with belly fat. But so does fasting. Although, I've watched an individual since the very beginning of my YouTube experience. And this person ain't a faster. He's not into it at all. Now, I watched like the anti, or was he the, I don't know, another dude that, well, I would say my gangsta guru. What would I call the other guy? I call him Dirter. Anyway, Dirter's not into fasting, but Gangsta Guru is into fasting very much. One of the things about the Gangsta Guru, and he just like did a 40-day water fast. Was still able to help at the church and make all the raw vegan food for everybody and bump on his drums, you know, while they're doing their la 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 dancing or whatever they do at their church. You know what I mean? So that Gangsta Guru says that you're not supposed to do any physical activity, really. You just like chill. You veg, baby. Now, the fasting clinic, which is deemed the most beautiful place on the planet Earth to go do that. And I seen some pictures, y'all. It's beautiful. It's pristinely beautiful. That's what you want to be when you're fasting. Pristinely beautiful, right? So, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, Gangsta Guru, yeah. These people say that there is a pocket of energy you get to when you're fasting. And I agree. No one ever understood in my family how I could fast for like 10 days and then all of a sudden I'm like, wake up and I'm like, whoa, what's going on? I got all this energy. Now, some might call that mania. And maybe it is, but it is kind of nice when you're going for like 10 days and you tap into this energy. A fast can be a withdrawal of solid foods to, you know, in your body. And, or it can be a time for you to work on those things that you've been putting off, because you really ought to focus on the fast. And even if it's just for 3 days, you pamper yourself and you do the things that you need to do. Because a fast is a pretty big deal. And a lot of people do like once a year fast. And that's how important and potent it is for some people. It's just something that maybe they want to reset their digestion. Maybe they want to cleanse the lymphatic system. Maybe they just like thinning up a little bit, you know. Maybe they want to boost their immune system before the cold and flu season. Right here, I have this little bit of, it's either fever, blister, or cold sore that's coming on, okay? Now, I've been checked 3 times to see if I have a fever, and I haven't had a fever. And I was even checked today, and I felt like I kind of had a fever. So I was like, shit, I'm going to go in and I'm going to get out of here and go, get away, COVID person. You know what I mean? But that didn't happen. So when you start to cleanse, you're going to start to have things like this come up. You might get one here. You're probably going to get some zits coming out. Sometimes you'll have eczema. Sometimes you'll break out with all sorts of things. And you expel from every orifice of your body. Yeah. And it's a stinky job, but somebody's got to do it. And it's you to get all that out of you. That's why I fast. And also, like I said, I think in a video, whether I upload it or not, is I fast so that during times of crisis, like who knows what this cold and flu season is going to be like. You know what I mean? They're already reversing all their openings in New York, and of course the people are just ridiculous. Whether you believe in this stuff or not, there are people that do. And whether you believe in it being strong or not, there's people that have died. I didn't watch this video, but I saw it on today, and I hope that if you did, it didn't traumatize you. This was in the UK, I think. Subway, chick wasn't wearing a mask. Every single other person was. The guy just literally, they got in a big argument, and he literally got up and kicked her in the face. And I didn't watch that one. I don't like watching shit like that. Another guy, you know, we're not even playing football. We're not. There's a lot of places that don't even have sports. Some people don't even have schools going. This dude's dad refused to wear a mask, refused to leave. And this high school boy's father shut down the game, shut down everything, and everybody had to leave because of this man. Just think about that. Wonder how his son feels. Is that something that's going to change everything? No, it's not. It is going to change that kid's reputation at the school, though, right? I don't know. Just, I understand everybody's desire not to look like the Borg, right? The mask Borgs. But they wear them in hospitals when they do surgery. And that's for a reason, right? I don't know. Well, I'm getting down to 13 minutes, and I only have 54 seconds left. So I hope you like this video. I'm going to keep going. Tomorrow's probably going to be a different video. I'll maybe talk about some other things. But if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see future videos, please subscribe to the channel. And get out there and spread those little pieces of peace. It's really important to do that. The world's kind of on fire, literally and figuratively. And those little peace offerings, I guess, can really help, I think. More so than not wearing a mask at a football game. Anyway, gotta go. Deborah the Bee out. We will see you all on down the road. Bye-bye.